Very much, Toy. So earlier we told you it's National Cornbread Day. We interviewed the folks with Lodge. They got a big festival happening up there in Tennessee in the National Cornbread Festival. So obviously I know
we're not professionals.
No self-respecting Southern is going to make this out of a bag. They're going to make it from scratch. We get that, but we're going to do this the easy way if we could.
Yeah, my mom obviously made it from scratch, but I've never made it from scratch. I use these kind of bags, whatever brand.
It does make it easier.
Yeah, and with these there's like 4 different flavors. So this one, which one?
This is just the regular here. This is just the package of the sweet, but we're doing the regular.
Sweet. So you just pour it into the thing.
Got 3 eggs, so let's try that. There's 1. Okay, great.
Okay.
I'm making a mess because I'm allowed to. It's not my cleanup day for the kitchen. And hey, Janice, look at that. I got 3 eggs. I got 1 shell in there. So
okay.
For that, get that out. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, aren't you supposed to put them in here?
Not yet. So because now we need.
See, that's he's reading the instructions.
I don't need to read them. I got to memorize now. So we need that cup of milk to go in here in the bowl.
Okay. Cup of milk going into the eggs.
And we got a 1/4 cup of oil that goes in there.
All right. Okay.
And now we got to mix this together.
All
and you're the best whisker, so you're going to do that right there.
Okay, I already put it in.
She is really. I mean, seriously, look at that. See, is that a great whisking technique or not?
Yeah, it's so hard.
I remember that we had a chef come in once, and both of y'all, us were back here, and she said, Mike, would you mind whisking the eggs? And I'm going at it, and Janice was like, give me that doggone whisk. Show you how to whisk them eggs.
Okay, so they're all whisked up now.
All right, so now we're going to pour that into our mix.
So this is the mix that just came out of the bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
So pour that right in there, and then you're going to mix all that together, just like you would some pancakes.
Okay. Now, the thing is, too, the trick, they say, is to make sure the skillet is what, Michael?
It is heated up. So we preheated the oven back here to 400 degrees. So that skillet in the oven, you see the one here on the stove. This is not the one we're using. There's one in the oven that's preheating to 400 degrees. So once she gets all that mixed together, we're going. And she's doing that the right way. You kind of mix it as you're pouring the mix in there.
Yeah. Did you grow up with your mom and dad cooking with a cast iron skillet?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think most of us who grew up in the South did. And but my dad, and I know your dad was the same way. He preferred to take chunks of it, put it in the buttermilk, eat it and drink it together. I'm sorry, I don't know what it was about buttermilk. I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, not to offend anyone watching now who loves buttermilk, but yeah, I couldn't do it. But maybe it was generational because my dad did the same thing and just loved it. So
I posted about cornbread, I guess it was maybe a couple weeks ago, and I said I like the sweet cornbread, and people said, Mike, that's not cornbread, that's cake. So anyway, all right, let me.
All right, Mike's going to go to the oven.
All right, here we go. So just so folks know, full disclosure, you're supposed to have cooking spray for this hot pan.
And we don't have any.
We don't have any. So we're going to try to use some of this butter, and I don't have a knife. Let me try to see if I got. I might have, there we go.
So you need to get as much of the lumps out of here as possible.
If you can.
I know this is riveting to y'all.
Yeah, it's good TV. People are laughing at us right now, the butters. All right, so I'm going to try to butter this up since we don't have no oil. Okay. To get it.
Is it warm enough?
Yeah, it rang.
Okay.
It rang. I don't know if it's warm enough or not, but it did ring. How much time we got, Kelly?
Kelly? Oh, thank goodness. Only 45 seconds.
Mike, that's the worst job of buttering up a pan I've ever seen in my life. All right, so we got a little.
Could put oil. Could put a little oil.
All right, we're gonna pour this in the skillet.
You could use oil if you wanted to.
We could have.
You want to use a little bit of that?
Yeah, why not just throw some in there?
Yeah, you go. Just mix it up.
Probably supposed to do that. There we go.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
All right.
All right. So throw that in there.
All right, here we go. Just pour it right in. It could not get easier.
All right, so we're going to cook this in the oven. It'll be ready by the time Good Day Extra gets underway, and that's when we'll see how it turns out.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
So when it's done, you kind of get the knife and scrape off the side so it comes out easier.
And this is going to be the sweet one.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this is not going to be the sweet one.
It is not the sweet one. This is the regular one. Okay.
Yeah, I may take the sweet one home because that's how I roll.
All
right, I'm going to put this in the oven, y'all.
Be careful, Michael.
I got it. I'm a professional. All righty, that's going in the oven. 400 for 25 minutes. I better set the timer.
Just in time to get into extra. All right, cornbread, y'all.
National Cornbread Day. Enjoy. All right, so it's not National Cornbread Day, but it's National Cornbread Festival. I'm sorry I got that confused, but
all right.
We got a corn. Y'all smell it?
We'll just eat it in a festive manner.
Are you sweet or savory cornbread?
Savory, baby.
Savory?
Savory.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Yeah.
I like both.
I don't like yellow cornbread. I like it white and savory.
I have never seen that before. White cornbread.
Yeah, and I like the jalapeno kick to it. I do like that too.
Giddy up.
We're gonna see how ours turns out on extra.
Oh yeah.
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 put them.
All righty
Hey.
then. Hey.
Hey,
Hey, Mike, where are you?
I'm over
I
here.
was checking the oven for the cornbread.
Cornbread. Yep.
Is it ready?
Is it not ready? So there's a cornbread festival taking place in Tennessee.
Is there a corn mush festival going on anywhere? Because I think that's what we got so
Some
far.
corn batter.
Oh, y'all, I'm happy we
Corn
ruined
batter
cornbread.
Batter.
We'll find out in a minute.
That's a
We'll take a break, be back. We're gonna
dub.
try it. I think it looks delicious.
What do you think? Can we get a tight
Nice.
shot of that?
Here,
Looks
hold it
like
up.
a golden
I mean,
sunshine.
my first time making it from scratch. What do you think?
I think it looks
I
good.
think it looks
Okay,
perfect.
I did not make this from scratch.
No, you didn't.
And full disclosure, everybody, it's very important to read the instructions. I'm more of a learn by watching person.
I was trusting you, though.
The instructions clearly said take the hot skillet out, butter it up, and then put the cornbread mix in the hot one.
I was trying to see if there was another.
I unfortunately directed Janice to fill the batter into the one that had not been in the
Let's
oven.
clean this.
Okay.
So anyway, it's a little crumbly. I did put it on broil.
But
Here's the
it
thing,
looks
it's
pretty.
so hot, I had a plastic fork.
Yeah.
Don't use a plastic
We
fork.
don't have a metal knife here.
That's good enough.
Not good enough.
Our producer Kelly, are there
All
any
right.
utensils in that bag over there?
It
Yeah,
is
let me-
so hot.
Made
It
of
warps.
oh, look at this!
Knife.
Look at this. You just got to learn how
Told
to
you it was-
improv. You got to learn how to improv. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, you're supposed to take the knife and go around the corners of it so it comes out easier.
You should see our producer on
Hey,
the
hey, look
side
at
here
it.
with
Look at
his
it, look at it, look at it.
That looks like a piece of cornbread.
It's
right
a
there.
cornbread festival.
All right, who wants some? Who wants some?
Oh, that one's
do you think?
steamy.
And by the way, I also didn't read the instructions. That's actually the sweet. It is not the regular.
Okay, good. I like sweet.
So nothing that we talked about was accurate.
No, pretty much.
This is why we have chefs that cook on Good Day and Good Day Extra. And
All
we
right,
don't
All right,
do
it's
it
hot.
ourselves.
I'm gonna try it.
Don't burn your mouth.
That's good.
Thank you. Yay! All right.
Good.
Teamwork.
All right, let's
Teamwork
see
makes the
Teamwork.
dream work.
now. See what's going on in weather. Matt, help us.
It's hot.